Hi, and welcome to Wayne's World of Wrestling. I'm your host, Wayne Gilmore, and tonight's episode is called New Hope, New Beginning. It's all about New Japan's recent pay-per-view in Sapporo, New Beginning. And it was on Saturday the 1st of February and Sunday the 2nd of February, and the third and final night is on this Sunday coming. I'm really looking forward to it because I love both nights in Sapporo, and I'm really looking forward to the final night on Sunday. And after watching Wrestle Kingdom 14, I've been looking forward to seeing what New Japan was going to be up to next. And I really did enjoy what happened both nights here at New Beginning. I have to admit, first match on Saturday with Ishimori and El Fantasmo. That was the tag team match. They beat Umura and Tiger Mask. A back and forth match, which entertained me enough. I feel Umura is definitely being shown the ropes under Tiger Mask, but it was the craftier El Fantasmo and Ishimori team who got the win in the end. But Umura is one for the future. Ryo Lee and Robbie Eagles were the next matchup with Takahashi and Bushi. Takahashi has got a lot of momentum at the moment after his Wrestle Kingdom 14 wins for the junior heavyweight title against Will Ospreay and pinning Thunder Liger in his retirement match. But I feel Ryo Lee is still a pain in his arse, so maybe another feud between them could start up soon. That would be really good because the two of them are really good wrestlers. Robbie Eagles was the one who stood out a wee bit more for in my opinion. He got the win, making Bushi tap out with the Ron Miller special, as the move's called. Next matchup was Kenta and Jay White. They beat Naito and Sanada. It was a match. That match happened at New Year Dash, the event after the two nights at Wrestle Kingdom 14. Kenta, probably the best heel in wrestling today, and Jay White, his tag partner, who for me is a close second when it comes to the heels in the business at the moment. Two of them are amazing. The crowd completely despises Kenta at the moment when he comes out. The Japanese crowd just hate him. He loves goading them, orchestrates them so well, just with his actions. He doesn't even have to say anything. He doesn't even have to go on the mic. He even just does the Hulk Hogan ear thing, and the complete heat against him. Brilliant. The match was good enough. It builds up the single matches between Kenta and Naito for I think the two belts are on the line, and Jay White versus Sanada. I actually really like Sanada as well. He's some wrestler. So I'm choking to see the two matches on this Sunday coming. Can't wait for them. White got the pin after his manager Gedo cracked Sanada with a chair. So that was typical heel ending. I enjoyed that match. Next on, Okada and Moxley come out together to take on Taichi and Minoru Suzuki. The match was just mental, with Moxley and Suzuki just slapping the crap out of each other, hitting each other with chairs in the crowd. Suzuki and Moxley this Sunday coming, going to be complete chaos, violence, mayhem. Can't wait to see this one. Suzuki actually got the pin after pile driving Moxley in the ring. Um, it was chaos, but Suzuki has got an MMA background, but he's just a complete psychopath. And obviously Moxley, since he's joined AEW, and he's went over to New Japan a few times, he's got the violent streak as well. So it's gonna be, I just can't wait. I really think it's gonna be an amazing match to see how these two maniacs just tear shreds off each other. So really looking forward to it. Okada and Taichi, on the other hand, in this tag match, they had moments, but it was at the end of the match after the bell rang. Okada was getting choked out by Taichi, and then Taichi got that iron finger kind of glove and knocked him out with it. Then he continued. Actually, Will Ospreay came out. No, sorry. Will Ospreay came out to try and get Taichi, and then Zack Sabre Jr. came out and sorted him out, and then the two of them that sorted that kind of Will Ospreay out, and then Taichi continued his attack onto the ramp with Okada, and then he said he was gonna beat up the young lion like he did in his career before. So looking forward to that match as well. I really do like Okada. Don't like his finisher, the Rainmaker. It's pretty much just a fancy clothesline. It's no a great finisher for somebody that's got so many good moves and he's such a good wrestler. I just think it's a bit. He could hear something better. After that carnage of a match, Ishii and Evil were fighting, and I really like this guy called Evil. The two of them are big hard hitters. Just a big, simple hitting fight, just the two of them going for it. Evil's never defeated Ishii over the years, but I was hoping he could do it, but he never does it. The two of them are just smashing each other left, right and centre. Ishii gets the win with a devastating brainbuster, lays Evil out, and he gets the win. But quite a few people in New Japan circles want Evil to maybe get a never open weight title shot, but I don't know whether he's going to get it or not. I'm not sure. But it was a really hard hitting match, as you expect for these two. I really do hope Evil gets some sort of revenge on the guy, because he's never beat him in so many matches. Maybe even a heel turn, who knows? But I just loved it. The two of them just laid into each other the full match, and the two of them are just powerhouses. So hopefully, maybe see the two of them down the line again. I don't know. But the final match of the opening night of the event was Shingo Takagi. Sorry, my pronunciation is not too good there. Takes on Hiroki Goto, and that was for the never openweight title. And Takagi beats him, and it was a really good match. So many ups and downs. Takagi counters the GTR with the Made in Japan, and then hitting the last of the Dragon to take the win and the title. So many good moves, so many really good spots in this match, and a lot of drama. I really enjoyed this match, and I would say full first night. I really enjoyed it. A lot of tag matches, which I do like some of the tag matches, and AEW, I've said before to my mate Jim as well, we're no big on tag matches, and AEW do sell them a lot, and in this in New Japan did as well, but the sort of quality that New Japan have got with the wrestlers and the way they do it with the tag matches, I'm happy to do it because they know how to do it. They give all the guys work together well in the tag matches, and it's just great how they do it. So I'm happy how it all gels together with it. So bring on the tag matches in New Japan for me. I'm happy how they do it. On to the second night, and it was another good night of wrestling. New Japan bring on El Phantasmo and Gabriel Kidd. This was the third match of the night, but I wasn't really that into the first two, so I'm just going to kick in with these two. Gabriel Kidd's a 22-year-old English guy from Nottingham. He's been given his big break in New Japan. It was a really good, solid match. Kidd did impress me. I really enjoyed seeing this guy. El Phantasmo did obviously get the win, but Kidd gave as good as he got. Phantasmo finished it off with a super kick, a top rope splash, connects, and he got the win. But hopefully we get to see a lot more of Gabriel Kidd. Lot of potential, and hopefully gets to work with some other guys like Phantasmo to teach him the basics and show him the ropes. And I definitely can see some good stuff for Gabriel Kidd in the future. And there's a lot of other people he could get in the ring with. Talking about another up and comer on to the next match, Robbie Eagles. He could get, if he gets a big push and New Japan let him be as good as he could be the next big thing as well. He's a lot more established in New Japan than Kidd is, but he was in another tag match, six-man Haruki Goto, who lost the title the night before to Takagi. So they were in different teams. So it was Goto, Ishii and Robbie Eagles taking on Shingo Takagi, sorry, my pronunciation, Evil and Bushi. Big match here. So many crazy moves. Too many to talk about fully, but there was just really enjoyed watching it. Bushi and Robbie tagging in. Robbie attacks with kicks, basement drop kick. He attacks the knee. He grounds Bushi, focusing on the knee. There's a brawl to the floor. So many brawls on the floor here. Trades with Goto, and then clotheslines until Shingo hits the jab. Goto takes him down. Just so much different stuff happening. But it ends up being that to give Eagles, keep giving Eagles the push, picks up another win. So it looks like he could be getting a strong push to go for the junior title shot. but I don't know if it's going to happen right away or he needs to keep winning another few contests or not. But here's hoping, because I do like the look of him, the few matches I've seen of him now. But like I said, I will be keeping an eye on New Japan Wrestling in the coming months. Anytime they've got some shows coming up, I'll be watching it. Jon Moxley, Sho, Yo, and Taguchi fighting Suzuki, El Desperado, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, and Dookie. Dookie's a lot easier to say. This was just, as soon as Moxley was coming out in the crowd, Suzuki goes straight for him. Two of them just start a brawl in the crowd. Absolutely amazing. Fighting each other. Mox chokes him out with his jacket. They fight onto the table. Suzuki attacks his eye that Jericho fucked up with a spike out of his jacket a couple of weeks ago. Bites him and back in. The two of them are just going hammer and tong with each other. Mainly, I thought the English commentators were mainly emphasising on they two a lot, so the other fighters didn't get too much time, but there was a lot of crazy shit going on with everybody in the match. But there was a lot of build up between for the Suzuki and Moxley fight for next week. So judging by the interactions with Suzuki and Moxley, it's going to be fucking mental. And that's why I loved it, and it's going to be, I can't wait for that match. It's going to be amazing. Anyway, another tag match. Like I said, I'm loving the tag matches in New Japan because they know how to do it. Naito, Sanada, and Takahashi taking on Kenta, best heel in the world, Jay White, second best, and Ishimori. They just come out, keeping the build up going for the single matches with Naito taking on Kenta and Sanada taking on Jay White. It's a really good match, lots of good solid moves and spots. I don't really want to get too much into it because I want to talk about some other stuff, but it's just to keep the build up going for the single matches. But like I said, Jay White and Kenta, I just love seeing them, and I can't wait for these two single matches, like I've said about half a dozen times already tonight. Next match, oh my god, it was a match I really wanted to be seen this weekend. It was for the British Heavyweight Championship. Zack Sabre Jr., who I only seen at Wrestle Kingdom for the first time. He's a champ and he's taking on Will Ospreay, and oh my god, what a match. I was choking to see it, and it never failed to live up to my expectations. On the ground, Will Ospreay showed that he can actually wrestle on the ground. Everybody's thinking, a lot of people, even my mate Jim has said that a few times, he's a bit flip-floppy and that, but holy shit, he can wrestle on the ground. He delivered on the ground. Obviously Zack is probably the best technical wrestler out there now, or he's up there anyway, but the two of them on the ground were really good. Will Ospreay carried it on the ground as well as he could, but he showed that he has a lot more than the flippy guy. Sold as much on the mat as Zack did, but Zack's control on the ground is almost perfect. He's great at selling it. I love watching this guy when he was in that match. I'm sure it was Sanada he had the match with in New Japan and at Wrestle Kingdom 14, and I was like, who is this guy? So I'm gonna look back in his matches when I can, when I've got some spare time. But amazing, I love this match, everything about it. I'll be watching it over and over again. And I also heard that they're actually gonna be fighting again on the 14th of this month at York, a British event. They're going to be having a rematch, so I would love to be able to afford to go down to that, but I bloody can't, because I've got a family, and if I did have a bit more money and I could afford it, I would nip down, but I can't. It's at I think called Rev Pro, the wrestling company called Rev Pro. It's high stakes. Next Friday, the 14th, Valentine's Day, and it's the rematch with them. It's in York Hall. I really do wish I had the money and actually go and see that. I don't even know, it might be sold out. But aye, that's what's happening. So that would be an amazing event to see. And then the last match, actually, just to let you know, Zack Sabre beat him with a submission, which I was surprised about, but at the same time, maybe I wasn't that surprised, because he's amazing. He's an amazing wrestler. So he kept the title. And the main event, Okada versus Taichi. It's a good match, but it's a bit long, and I'd already seen the best match of the night, I think, for me. So it was a lot of great bits. Okada's Okada. Taichi, I don't know as much about, but I did still love the match. But was it no as good because I just seen Zack Sabre Jr. in an absolute classic match with Ospreay? I don't know. But talking about Okada, quick word about him. Rumour is it Triple H wants to sign him for WWE. I don't know whether it's true, but I just recently read that when I was sorting out some of my notes and stuff for this podcast tonight. So, but I think I heard if it was going to happen, WWE should let Okada be Okada and be his own person like he is in New Japan. But, WWE, I can't see them doing that. Anyway, I think that's me for the night. I'm going to talk next week. I think I'm going to talk on my podcast. Maybe myself again. I don't know. Maybe Jim will join me. I'm not sure. But if it is just me or if it is Jim, I think I'm going to talk about this Sunday's third night at Osaka for the third night of New Beginning, because that's got to be the main card. It's all mostly single matches, so I can't wait. Thanks for listening to my podcast. It's been nice knowing that some people listen to it. I don't know how many people listen to it, but thank you. God bless, and see you next week. Bye bye.